seriously changes your life. If you can't tell with how passionate I'm getting about this, let's talk about what they don't tell you in college. Welcome, my name is Peyton and I am an Indiana Realtor. I graduated college 2 years ago with having no idea what I was really going to do. Let me tell you, I feel like I've learned a lot that can help save you some time. After this video, hopefully you have a little plan to put in action and you can start implementing some of the things today. Let's get into it. Something that I heard that actually blew my mind was 40% of college graduates end up in jobs that don't even require a degree. I am a part of that statistic. And after college, many people struggle with debt, job rejections, and honestly, just becoming an adult. So today, let's talk about it. We're going to start off with a very basic one, and now that I've implemented this into my life, I don't understand how I didn't do this before. First thing is really simple. It is just budgeting. College is really good at teaching you how to pass exams, but not manage money. So I am learning that if you do not track your money, it disappears quickly. Sometimes people get a little freaked out when they think about budgeting and logging all of their expenses, especially when I am doing what I do, running my own business. Like, I have to seriously log every expense. So this has been really hitting me hard. I'm still learning. If I could go back into college, I would just start by simply logging where I'm spending my money. I do this now. I just use a Google spreadsheet that's already pre-made. I like separating things into categories, and this just helps my brain understand if I'm spending it on necessities or just things I want. So to simplify this and make my life easier is I love to do this every Sunday. I will just go through, look at my banking apps. So first tip in college would be to just start tracking where your money is going. Now, when I say this hit me hard, this one slapped me in the face. Especially, I don't know what it was. This was probably just my ego talking. But I thought being a collegiate athlete, I was like, I'm going to have options for jobs. And I have 2 degrees. Oh my gosh, they're all gonna want me and be fighting over me. Having a college degree does not mean you get a job. It might help you open doors, but no. You've definitely heard this before. It's all about who you know. Long story short, start networking. I went to school in North Dakota. I moved back home to Illinois 6 months after I graduated just because of my lease. And I was like, if I'm gonna pay for living here, I'm gonna live here. And so, I did some part-time jobs. Those were fun. I decided to wait until I moved back home to Illinois. This is my fault. Instead of job searching right after, honestly, before I even graduated, I waited until I moved home, moved in with my family, and that was so difficult. Not only did I start looking for jobs, it felt like way too late. I made it to several interviews, and I got to the point where I was thinking, am I seriously this bad at interviews? Because I got turned down for every single one. Half the time, I wouldn't even get a response. It was a rude awakening, to say the least. Seriously, I could make a whole video just about the job searching experience. It was so frustrating. Please start networking now. If you're curious as to how I got into real estate, let me know, because it was really funny. I started looking for jobs in Indy, had the same experience, and decided to fully bet on myself because it's what I wanted to do the whole time. Don't regret it one bit, but I still took twists and turns, moved here in January, ended up finally starting real estate full-time in October of last year. So it still took me 10 months. Oh, if I could help save anyone time, I would love to do that. Another big thing I wish I could go back to school and do is, I say this all the time to my younger brother, get an internship or a first job. These jobs, it doesn't mean it's going to be your last job, okay? You don't have to stay with it. And I know majority of the people understand that, but really just get into your brain, like every job that you have, learn something from it, okay? Learn. It's experience, as I guess the job world would say. I did have experience. Trust me, I went through 4 jobs after school, part-time, just trying to find something. Seriously, getting an internship or, a little part-time job, if you're able to do so while in school, it's not only going to give you some experience and help you learn, some little building blocks, but it's also going to help you network. take it from me. I started still in North Dakota. I went to a fitness, like a wellness center, because I wanted to stay around that. Then I did Bath and Body. Retail is not for the weak, everyone. Then when I moved home to Illinois, I think I did like a month of just straight job searching, and then I'm like, I can't keep doing this, you know? So did serving. That was also pretty tough while doing like real estate. Then I had this whole idea. I'm like, I just need to like make a business. I don't want to do real estate in Illinois. I don't know why. I just did not want to. I really wanted to make like a social media company for a while. I don't really think I've like put that out anywhere before. I decided to start pursuing jobs in Indianapolis because I have family in the area. Got turned down for all of those as well. I'm not joking. I felt like a punching bag. It was not fun to get told no all the time. So I decided, you know what? None of these are working out for me either. Again, I'll go into greater detail if you want the whole story. But I started working at a gym. That was a funny story. I packed up and moved literally within 2 days when I finally just decided I'm full sending it. Ended up going to a general manager position, assistant at real estate, da-da-da-da-da-da. I've been everywhere, it feels like, within a year, and I finally feel content with where I'm at, or I'm getting there. I promise you, the jobs are just going to help. This last one I'm about to tell you is, I think, the biggest tip of them all. Before I get into it, please make sure to give my video a thumbs up. It just helps me because I want to know if this content is actually beneficial to people out there, and if you guys want to hear more about just my story. I love sharing it. I really am an open book. Definitely make sure to give it a like and share it with a friend. Thank you. Okay, the biggest thing that I think is helping me, I mean, still to this day, I'm always improving. This is going to sound cheesy. I don't care. I'm cheesy, I guess. But seriously, do what you can to help better your mindset. Seriously. I wish I started doing this when I was in high school. It would have just helped save me tons. Long story short, in college, I did not feel like myself, but I didn't really understand, I guess, what I was supposed to feel like because I didn't understand how unhappy I was. I finally started to read. Reading is huge. I started to read my last year of college. It completely transformed my life. I like to say it saved my life, and without books, I have a ton. I would not be where I'm at today, obviously. I think it's crazy to think you can buy something for like $10, $20, whatever it might be. Like, it's all compressed in this little book from experts. And you can read it within like a week, a month, whatever. Oh my gosh, if I could have started reading sooner, I can't even imagine where I'd be now. But I mean, I've already, since I started reading, I went from here to, I went up there, and I am still going up. I could talk about reading forever. I feel like it's just, I don't understand. It took me so long just to commit to doing it. I made a promise I'm going to read every day. Oh my goodness. I started reading the book, You Are a Badass. That was my first book. And it just opened up my mind into like so many different ways. I honestly go back and read that probably once a year now, just because I read something or I get a new little nugget every time I read it. My positivity is almost annoying sometimes. Literally my volleyball team that I now play with, oh my gosh, it just makes me so happy to say I'm on a volleyball league because I didn't touch a volleyball for 2 years or so after I graduated. My volleyball team, one of them I play on now, they literally call me PP Positive Peyton. If that doesn't say enough, I don't know what else will. It has taken so long. I mean, you read them like the Atomic Habits, you see it everywhere. Just trust it. Okay? Once you start adding in these like habits, you can't go back because it seriously changes your life. If you can't tell with how passionate I'm getting about this, I don't know what else will make you start trying to help your mindset. At first, it's going to be hard. It really will be. Like, I hated reading with a passion, but I'm telling you to do this now and do it. Just do it. Seriously, I have a whole book I keep looking up because I have like a stack of books just waiting to be read. Right now I am reading The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins because it was everywhere on social media. It's very eye-opening in ways, and that's what I love about reading is you can seriously get something new from a book that maybe you read 5 times, you get something every single time you read it. You pick up different information that maybe your friend didn't pick up when they read a book. It's awesome. And I really believe that you get to hear like what you need to hear at different stages of your life. But overall, helping shift your mindset is huge. Another big thing I just want to really drill into your head is rejection is not failure. It took me 10 months while living in Indy to finally start doing what I knew I wanted to do a year and a half ago. I mean, I moved back to Illinois after college in August of 2023, and it took me until October of 2024. And that whole time I was getting, seriously told no left and right and up and down. Not only left and right, I was getting told left, right, up, down, forward, backwards. Just keep going. I promise you. Just stick with the basics and it comes. The basics work, people. But I did want to keep this short, and if you want me to tell more about just who I am, I would love to share that. Just make sure to let me know. And if this did help you at all, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post Indiana real estate, market trends, all of the real estate goods, and I love to show you what's going on in the area, just talk about life, and hopefully I can help make someone's day, week, month, year, or their life better. So it would mean the world to me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.